Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped and welcome to the Goodwood Festival of Speed 2024. Now, if I ever get asked what a benchmark EV is like to drive, I always say the Porsche Macan, and the biggest compliment I can give that car is it drives just like a Porsche. Well, today I'm driving the latest electric car from Stuttgart, the all-new Porsche Macan. Now, there are two variants of the Porsche Macan at the moment, the Porsche Macan 4 and the Turbo, and I've got the fast one. Now, the challenge with getting to drive a car in the first glance batch at Goodwood is we've only got a very, very short test drive. It's less than 2 miles, so I'm not going to be able to get a full feel of the car. But this is a car I have been looking forward to not only see but drive. I think it looks fantastic in the metal, particularly under the radar in this lovely day glow yellow paintwork. Front end styling, very on point. Now, this is the turbo, so we're looking at 630 horsepower, which will get this car from 0 to 62 in 3.3 seconds. Now, I might be able to try that out today, because I might be able to do a full launch control off the line, and it tops out at a speed I'm not going to get anywhere near today. It's got a 95 kilowatt hour battery pack, and it supports up to 270 kilowatts of charging, so very rapid charging. The quoted range is around about 370 miles, but I think day-to-day driving, especially if you have a heavy right foot, I think 300 miles there or thereabouts, but there's no way I'm going to be able to put that to the test today. That would be, I'd need to spend a good amount of time with the car. Styling-wise though, if we come around the side, the inside of the car is particularly cool. There's a lot of the similar sort of dash that you would see in Taycan, in the new 911 992.2, and you've got that big twin screen across the dash, which looks excellent with the passenger having their own view. I like that very much. The front end is pretty stylish, but the rear's cool. I think this particular paintwork sets it off a treat, but I do like the detailing. I'll open it with the key because that's probably the easiest thing for me to do. The nice thing about this car for me is practicality, really good amount of boot space. There's also a frunk at the front. It's not massive, it's not 911 size, but it's pretty substantial anyway. So a good amount of boot space, and there's a pretty good amount of passenger comfort as well in the back. Now, we're not going to be taking any passengers up the hill, but this is a good practical family car that will also deliver huge amounts of performance. Now, there's a special steering rack to this car. There's 2 valve dampers, so handling wise, steering wise, I might get a feel for the steering in the short run up the hill. We'll see. But I think the next thing I need to do, I've set my cameras up. We're just waiting for the green flag on the hill and we can go and put this up to the test and just see what it's like to handle. Obviously, I have to have my helmet on display like I always do whenever I run up the hill. But I think the new Macan Turbo, good looking car. Okay. Time to head down to the start, but there is a lot of thunder in the air and a lot of rain coming, I think. My mate Nick Williams, a photographer, has just sent me a picture from not that far away from the circuit, and it is absolutely tipping it down. So fingers crossed, people, fingers crossed. Now, let's just try and get this car set up as nice as it can be for me. Steering wheel nice and close to my body. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Okay.
Good. I like your face. Look at this dude. That's proper smiley happy face.
So we're going out in number order.
Okay. I don't even know what my. Oh, there we go.
540.
Okay.
So we're towards the end of the little cavalcade of
Shall
loveliness.
I just stay here then for a moment?
We will tell you when to go in.
Good, eh?
Have a good one.
Will do. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's gonna rain. Oh! Now, I've just picked up a very special passenger.
What are you seeing?
I don't know. Guys, this is Alejandro de Sanero, who is the chief designer of Alfa Romeo, nonetheless. Now, we did a Q&A earlier together. That's one of my mates. This gentleman designed the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale team, and his team also did the junior, and my channel loves those cars.
And some things that you might see next year, actually.
Exactly, Stelvio and
so we've been busy.
Yeah, very, very busy. And when I was with the guys from Alfa, they said, oh, you know, we'd love to get Alejandro up the hill because you've never been up the hill before.
No.
And I wangled it, and our lovely friends at Porsche made it happen.
It's a Porsche.
It is a Porsche, yeah.
I didn't know it.
You can cover up your Alfa badges. So yeah, it's unfortunately, although it's been beautiful and sunny all day, thunderclouds came around maybe about an hour ago, and it's now raining. Which isn't ideal, but oh well. We have four-wheel drive.
We feel in Goodwood.
We have four-wheel drive. We have 630 horsepower.
Okay. Watch out.
Which should be
2 daughters and a wife.
Should be fun. Yeah, I'll look after you. Don't worry. I have 2 dogs and a wife. That's fine.
Thank you. It's good. It's good.
But yeah, this is the welcome to the joy of.
Can I send a message to my wife?
Yeah.
Please, the books I told you. I mean, when you sell them, if something happens, the price was not true. It's a double. So ask for double the money. Okay.
That's my. I've got a T-shirt that says, "My biggest worry when I die is that my wife will sell my bikes for how much I told her they cost."
Exactly. So it's the moment of truth, but
I know, right?
It will be too late.
Yeah. But yeah, so we just now need to wait here for a while, and then we'll go up the hill. So after lots of waiting around, you're getting the full hill climb experience, Alejandro.
Amazing.
You have to wait round for a good 40 minutes.
And with wet weather, which is going to be even more exciting.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's very cool. It's very good. I just feel sorry for the people who are.
Oh, I know.
Getting wet.
It's the park's empty. It's quite a lot.
It was fantastic weather until now. Next year we have to bring the Tentacle Stradale.
I think so.
Do it with the 00 prototype.
Yeah. I think it definitely needs to go up the hill next year.
So I'm checking the track this year.
Yeah.
And then next year we do it with the Stradale.
It's still raining, but we are very nearly at the start. But one of the really cool things about this new Macan is it has a twin screen, one in the front of the passenger seat. So the cool thing though is Alejandro can see that, but I can't. So from my viewpoint, I just see a black screen. I think that's very clever. So I have to kind of come all the way around here to about here before I can see it.
So you don't get distracted.
You can watch movies and all kinds of things. That's very cool.
Only for me.
Just for you. We laid that on especially. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very wet run, so lots of caution. I am going to go up in Sport Plus, and I am going to have a launch control off the line to see what happens. But I have a feeling the traction control will step in quite quickly.
Very possibly.
The rain has died down a little bit, but and the sun's starting to come out, but such a shame. How doing, legend?
Petrol Ped,
You a bit wet?
Yeah, I saw Moggy today.
Yeah, so did I.
He said, have you seen Petrol? He said, yeah, I've seen him. You take care.
Have a good one, buddy.
They're all local people, right?
Huh?
They're local people, right?
Yeah, they're marshals. So there's a lot of these guys are the marshals that are always at Goodwood events, and I always make a point of saying hello and thanking them, because at the end of the day, motorsport doesn't happen without marshals, and they all mostly do it voluntarily. So, and they're such a lovely bunch of guys as well.
Absolutely.
Have
you ever been up the hill with him before? Every time he takes a car up, it never comes back quite the same.
No, don't say that. I've got precious cargo. This is the chief designer for Alfa Romeo.
It's much better when he brings it back, especially with those bed body panels.
Don't be mean to me.
Nice, go steady, Ped. See you later.
Ciao.
Oh God.
Oops. Just moved.
Whoa, pretty quick.
It was good. Good start.
This corner is the infamous one.
Yeah.
Brake hard and turn left at Morecambe.
Nice. You don't see anything under the trees.
There we go.
Wow, great. Fantastic drive.
I didn't say a great deal.
That's good.
That was the slippiest run I've ever done up the hill.
That was good. That was good.
You enjoy that?
Really fast.
It's a quick car.
Fantastic.
Quick car.
I mean, that would be fast even with the dry track.
Yeah.
I mean, the wet, really.
The grip,
I
it
take
gripped
my
up
hat
really
off.
well.
Fantastic.
Very, very impressive.
Very
wow.
much.
Now, where am I going now?
Very much.
Well, safely at the top of a hill, and I mean, I was very, very conscious that the track was very wet. There's big loads of mud on some of the corners, and the opportunity to go spectacularly wrong there was massive. However, that car is sensational. I mean, I've only driven it for like less than 2 miles. We did a full launch control off the line, huge amounts of grip. When it was away and kind of and started to get its head, it just started to kind of, you could feel it just grabbing for grip, and but it just hunkered down and went away. Very good brakes, really nice steering in, very difficult to judge because I was backing off so much for the corners. But when you do then come out the corner and apply the throttle, and you could be relatively aggressive and really punch the throttle, and it just took off. Very, very impressive. I need to drive this car some more. Because a hugely impressive car, and Alejandro's like, wow, that's a quick car. So yeah, big thumbs up from Alejandro. So are we allowed to get your spin on this car? What do you think in your short test drive? Let's turn Alejandro into a car reviewer for a very short period of time. Quick?
Very quick.
Very quick.
Very quick. And a lot of fun.
Yeah, considering the conditions, the huge amounts of confidence in the car.
Absolutely.
It's really wet out there, isn't it? Oh my days, they're die-hard fans, they are.
Poor guys.
Oh man, sucks. Yeah, it's all of this stuff here in Morecambe. This is the infamous corner. You can see the layers of bales. Yeah. Well, last year the car went through all 5 rows of bales.
Really?
They go straight on it.
It's a tricky corner, isn't it?
Yeah, the window's up now. It's really horrible. So,
it was pretty amazing, actually.
So there we go.
And we have to do it in an Alfa Romeo.
We need to do it in an Alfa Romeo.
Can we come back? A little bit uncomfortable.
Can we do it in a 33 Stradale next year? Should we do that?
We should do it. Imparato, Jean-Philippe, this is a message for you. Next year, we have to come here with a 00 car, and we need to do it with Peter.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'll hold you to that.
Let's do it.
But meanwhile,
it's been recorded.
in the Porsche, I have to say, my initial
not
impressions
so
of this car,
bad.
it's not so bad from Mr. Alfa Romeo. It's not so bad. It is a very fast car.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And I knew, hey, look, if you drive a Taycan, they're an immense car, real. If this has got so it promises 370 miles of range. If it's anywhere close to that, maybe 300 miles. It's got 800 volt architecture, so 270 kilowatt charging, 95 kilowatt hour battery. It's got all the ingredients to be a really good
So it's
EV.
a proof, as we did with our Junior, as
Yeah.
you did with the Junior last week.
Yes.
That electric can be fun.
It can be fun, indeed.
Absolutely.
It can be fun. This is a very fun car. Anyway, I'm going to call that video to a close. Massive thanks to Porsche for the invite to take me up the hill, and also a massive thanks to Porsche for letting me bring my good friend Alejandro along.
Thank you.
Mate,
Thank you.
we need to do more videos together. There will be a video dropping on the channel very soon of Alejandro walking me around the 33
33 Stradale.
Stradale. I've got it. It's so much better in Italian than it is in English. But for now, if you enjoyed that, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you on the next video. But you take care, guys.
Ciao.
Ciao, and drive safe.